we understand why you're standing at 170 pounds now, but you've got that 145-pound belt in front of you.
Yes, I did.
Can you give us an idea, knowing that there's an interim title on the line on Saturday night, what is the future for you at 145 pounds? What is your intention as the champion of that weight class?
You know, I giggle. I giggle when they try and take that credit from me for going up this weight and fighting at 170 pounds, and they try and say, no, we're not, it's just a fight where I'm not cutting weight or he's not cutting weight and all this bullshit. Make no mistake, I am the undisputed 145-pound UFC champion, and that is my division, a division I have destroyed. Saturday night now, two fighters get to fight and rise up and see where we are, but make no mistake, that 145-pound division is my division. I am the world champion at that weight, and I will continue to dominate that division. I have other business that has presented itself that I must handle first. But make no mistake, 145, 155, these are all my divisions, and I will continue to come back and dominate them.
Just quickly for Diaz, it's been a hectic 24 hours or so, but as we're sitting here waiting 30 minutes, 40 minutes for the press conference to start, what was going through your mind with these two guys and having to sit around to get this thing started?
I'm not surprised, motherfucker.
After what happened at the press conference in April, with Nate showing up, you weren't there, and he said, I'm not going to fight on this card, that he only wanted to fight against you, and then the negotiations afterwards. I know there's a rivalry between you two, but in a weird way, is there almost like this unspoken bond between you two as well?
You know, real fighters respect real fighters, so I respect that he held out for me as well, but at the same time, he played a safe option. He didn't take what's known in the game as a McGregor risk. You know, he was offered welterweight belts, he turned them down. He was offered lightweight belts, he turned them down. He played what was in his mind, a safer option. But I respect that he did it. It was a smart move on his behalf, why not? But not everyone is willing to take the risks that I am willing to take.
Nate, I see you laughing over there. What is going through your mind when you...
Hey, this arena is beautiful, but these fucking microphones suck. I can't hear shit. I can't hear shit.
Okay, so back to Connor. What's it like for you to be here in July, just 2 days before 200? Does a part of you feel like, hey, maybe I should throw my name in the hat? Did that thought go through your mind?
You know, I'm here, and I'm in shape. All they gotta do is ask.
Connor, you spoke after the first fight with Nate Diaz about feeling the difference facing a bigger man, the way he was able to take your shots. Is that anything that you're incorporating into your camp for this rematch in terms of preparing for that?
All my sparring partners are 6 foot plus. I'm sparring middleweights for this contest, so I'll feel that extra weight. I'll understand that I must piece the shots together well. I feel they may think that I'm going to come in and tip-tap and run, hit and run, similar to... These mics are fucked up as well, to be honest, because it's like ricocheting in my head. But I'm going to go in and do what I always do. I'm going to go out, press forward, have that man backed up, similar to the way I had him backed up in the last fight, and I'm going to tee off on him. This time, I'm going to be a lot more prepared for the size and the weight, and for the distance also. One thing I underestimated was his durability and his experience. I will not make that same mistake again.
Hey, no disrespect to the fighters on the stage, but Dana, it's our only opportunity to talk to you. Did you get to talk to John Jones today? Did you watch his press conference? Have you found an opponent for Cormier?
To me?
Yeah, you.
No, I haven't talked to John Jones today. I've talked to Cormier a lot, but I haven't talked to John yet.
Did you listen to his press conference this
I didn't.
Did not?
No.
Have you found an opponent for Cormier?
Have I found what?
An opponent for Cormier?
That's what I've been working on all day. Yeah, that's what I've been doing since last night.
So nothing yet?
Well, I'm working on it.
Thank you.
Question for Conor McGregor. Conor, now that you're here in Vegas and you've had some time to think about how everything went down, would you do anything differently Would you change anything?
There's a lot of stuff going on when all that other stuff was going on. I witnessed the tragedy inside the cage. My teammate was involved in a horrific incident, and a very sad incident, and it affected my whole team and everyone involved in the sport in my country in a different way. So there was a lot of stuff going on. We just wanted to get out and get away and focus and go back to doing what we love, training and studying martial arts. So we picked up and we went to Iceland. What I would have done differently would be communicated a little bit better, I don't know what way, I messed up the way I communicated it. I think if I'd have reached out and I'd have said it the way I should have said it, and man to man and not in public, it would have played a little bit better. But I feel I played it a bit wrong, but they also played it wrong. I've done an awful lot for the company. I feel I carried 2015 on my back. I feel like the reason there's a 4.2 billion price tag on the company is because of me. I believe that's what the Chinese estimate my net worth at 4.2 billion. So I feel I deserved a little bit of leeway. But I have to understand that I didn't communicate my point well, and that was it. It is what it is. It's in the past. Here we are, August 20th, UFC 202. I'm happy to put it behind me and get back to competing and training for a contest.
And a quick follow-up to you, Dana. You said that the negotiations, putting this fight together, were some of the most difficult that you've ever gone through. Can you just give us some details on why that was and just some of the sticking points?
Who cares? The fight's happening.
It's done.
It's done. Who cares?
Do you feel there could have been better communication between the camps and the UFC? I mean, just what Conor was saying?
With the reverb in here, I don't have any idea what Conor just said. I literally can't hear anything that's being said. But what are you talking about? Leading up to the 200? Yeah, I mean, it's all about communication. Yeah. Didn't work out. We're here now. That's all that matters.
This one's for Nate. Last time you were able to win the fight on 10 days' notice, with the full training camp behind you, what do you expect your performance to look like this time?
We literally can't hear anything up here. It's weird. You can? Well, I'm deaf.
That he won the fight on 10 days' notice.
No, I did. I told him. I got that one.
Yeah, it should be better if I can prepare for a fight. So.
And then for Conor, if you win this fight, it would be 1-1 with Nate. Do you expect this to be the last time you guys meet, or could you see a third fight sometime down the line?
I feel we'll enter into a trilogy fight. Why not? It was a great fight the last time. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, I'll correct that win. I'll reclaim this. Let all those featherweights know who are praying that I don't come back. I swear to God, they say, I don't understand how they could even say I'm not coming back. Like I've missed weight before. I've never missed weight in my life. Not only have I not missed weight, I've actually made championship weight when I didn't even fight for a championship belt. So I'll beat Nate, get that win back, dominate my division again, and then we'll re-talk for the trilogy fight with Nate. So yeah, I believe this will be a trilogy fight.
Conor, you've always been very proud of the records that you've set throughout your career in the UFC. If UFC 200 goes on maybe to break records that you've set previously, are you going to change anything leading up to 202 to ensure you get that top spot again?
I'm happy with my number one spot currently. It's the number one pay-per-view in the company's history. People think UFC 100 done more pay-per-view buzz, but it didn't. Know that. So I feel this will do well. Even though John Jones and Cormier was off, their last contest done 750,000 buyers. It was a 5-rounder. It wasn't the best contest. I didn't feel it was okay. I don't feel that was the attraction. I think bringing Brock back is the attraction to the card. So I think it will do okay numbers, but it still won't take off UFC 196 off the top spot, and it certainly won't take 202 off the top spot. No doubt. No way.
Just, very quickly for Nate. Nate, you said that one of the main things Conor had to do was to bring people in and that your team was already bulletproof. What have you done since then? Is it just you're comfortable you've had these same guys for longer, or have you brought in people as well?
Yeah, I got my team. That's a strong team, like always, and I'm gonna bring in some sparring to some other people.
We'll take one more question. We'll take one more.
Marcus Corval with MMAnytt. Nate Diaz, there's been a lot of questions about what Conor has changed for this fight. Have you done anything different for this fight, except from the extra time preparing for the fight, obviously?
Except from having more time to prepare for the fight, obviously. There's a lot of talk about what Conor's doing differently for this fight. Are you doing anything specific for Conor for this fight?
Yeah, I'm training to fight him.
And last, following up on that as well, do you expect a different Conor McGregor coming in this time?
Yeah, I expect him to be prepared and ready to rock and roll.
How? What do you think the difference is going to be?
We're gonna have to watch UFC 202 on August 20th to find out.